You might be wondering. Relax. That was part of the song. That wasn't me. You might be wondering, Choi, what? I don't understand. How is there Harambe only streamer? Are you saying that somehow the Cringelord army managed to hit the sub goal of 50 subs on Twitch? Did the Cringelords do it? And to answer your question specifically, Petro Confutse over on Twitch gifted 22 subs in a last minute desperation ditch effort to bring in a Harambe only stream, and it is much appreciated, and I apologize that I missed that at the end of the last stream. But here we are in potentially the only Harambe only stream to ever happen. Let's get cooking. Jeremy, how's it going? A lot of people say the changes are okay. We are cooked. Who are these people? Do they want creator codes? Creator code Harambe, it would be if they let it happen. Isn't this a day off? We never have a day off, all right? We gotta lock in, diaper strapped, ready for what's coming. The PTB tomorrow. Will we get to play it? Probably not, but hey, maybe we get to play it for 5 minutes. Harambe only doesn't seem very fun for Survivor. How dare you? You son of a bitch, Choi. The survivors need to know their place in Harambe's kingdom. It happened. Petro Confutse said no. We're not gonna move on from Harambe without a Harambe only stream. Donates 22 gifted subs. Cringelord spreads it. Hits the exact pinpoint number needed for a Harambe only stream. But we're, speaking of which, if Harambe's really dead, which it's seeming more and more like it might be, because it's not just infinite unbreakable coming to the game, right? A lot of people like to say it's unbreakable or whatever. It's not just infinite unbreakable. So you can pick yourself up an endless amount of times throughout a match. But after the first 90 seconds, that 90 seconds, it never resets after you wait on the ground for 90 seconds. Meaning the next time you get downed, you can pick yourself up as soon as you're recovered, right? So that would mean I would have to slug somebody like multiple times, which would mean multiple chases. Is it impossible? Maybe not, but it doesn't really sound... We'll give it a shot. We won't just give up on Harambe. Well, we will give it a shot. I wouldn't say it's 100% confirmed he's dead, but they're gonna make it difficult. No salt builds? I mean, you guys could always give viewer builds. We can always swap in and swap out for viewer builds. But outside of viewer builds, we're just gonna be running Harambes. A lot of killer mains will now just play easy mode Survivor, which is cool, but means even longer wait times. Well, like we've talked about before, is I don't really understand why so many people queue for killer, even in the current version of Dead by Daylight. It's not like the game is perfect right now, and this new update is just gonna ruin everything. The game is just, it's literal diarrhea in its current state. So it's like it's dug itself so far in a hole balance-wise that at this point, instead of trying to get out of the hole, it's almost better to just see if there's a way to dig yourself to the other side. You know what I mean? Just double down, keep making terrible choices, and maybe we break daylight at some point. But longer queue times, I don't know. I think the queue times might finally be equalized between all the insane killer masochist mains out there that just literally love to just get shit on, and all the people who are like, I've had enough of playing killer, this is no longer an enjoyable experience at all. I think I'd rather just play in a 4-man Swift. We all wear matching diapers and dominate, and we make the killer watch us leave. Oh, we wait and we make him watch. Look at my name. You can't see it. We're already ready. Look at it. You see it? Look at it. It's right there.
Yeah. Ops was saying that, like, if we fill up the lobby completely with spectators, is that
Might have to replace forced hesitation with a deadlock or no way out to slow things down. Potentially. Because there's a lot less of a chance that people will fucking hang around if they know somebody can pick themselves up, right? Like, why would they hang around? So maybe deadlock is an idea. When the PTB drops, you should get a 4-man default Dwight Swift. I was thinking like P3 Claudettes, you know? All in the darkest possible outfits. Bloody prestiged. Oh, Trey, do you think Ruthless got banned on Twitter because he leaked today's teaser, or just the Survivor? I never saw what Ruthless leaked, but Behavior was ready, man. They had a shotgun to the back of his fucking head, and as soon as they were just, literally, they were just sitting there going, do it, Ruthless. We're all fucking waiting for you to do it. And the second he posted, he was gone, like instantly Thanos out of existence. So I have no idea what he leaked. By the way, Oates uploaded where he played with Chandler off stream after the official DBD stream fiasco. It's kind of wild that it was still in 240p, you know? I wonder what how did that happen? Like the stream was over and they're like, hey, let's just play offline. Why did Behavior allow it? They should have been like, no. You don't get to use our internet, Chandler. You don't get to use our 240p state-of-the-art webcam, Chandler, to play with Oates, who thinks he knows better. Why don't you just go ahead and fucking get out of the building? So it's very surprising they even allowed that to happen. Or maybe it was recorded before they went live. Who knows? P6. Hey, I got mine at P3, okay? We're OGs around here. Holy killer queue time patheticness. There's just some guy sitting there right now going, man, I really feel to play Dracula right now. I think I'm gonna go and I'm gonna play Dracula. That's what he's saying to himself. But as I was gonna say earlier, like, now that Harambe is potentially dead, what would the sub goal of the month be if we didn't do a Harambe only stream? What do we do? Do we have to come up with something new? Do we need to honor the death of another champion of the world? What's up, Gustav? Feel finished to free that hunty match of it I gave you last week. What's up, Rast Strike? The sky is not falling. That's the thing that I don't like, and I'm not joking, guys. I know some of you might go, Troy, you need to just fucking calm down. No, I'm not. I want every single change in those patch notes to go through to live. I wish there wasn't even a PTB. I want all of them. Every single one of them. I want more. Give us more anti-tunnel. I want even more anti-tunnel in the game. Figure it out, behavior. People are like, why? Because it has to be done. What's up, Rome? I think they turned off MMR for Survivor in 1v4. I'm getting 30-second queues for Survivors with less than 300 hours. It's possible because, like, I tried playing a little bit of solo queue the other day, and I wanted to just fucking eat my own nose. Like, I had never had teammates that were just so fucking stupid in my entire life. You try it out, Fang, and you never know, though. I may have already seen it. Yeah, 2v8 being extended, it dominates the queues. 2 Renatos in here. I'm always having my cups of coffee. Some people don't drink enough coffee in their life, let me tell you. There's nothing better. Like, literally, there is nothing better in life than your cup of coffee. It will never betray you guys. It's just there for you. Say that about anything else in life besides your cup of coffee. I dare you to try. True did a Swift with his subs the other day, and one of them had 100 hours. Oh my god. That's rough. Did he just, like, get tunneled every game, or did they actually manage to pull it off because it's Swift? Yeah. They need to teach Oates a lesson, alright? This is the type of map that's so ass for Leatherface, like you could potentially not even get a single, like, you're not gonna chainsaw anybody on this map, mark my words, that's never gonna happen. I should have said wonder. See what I mean? There's just too many fucking connected windows. This is gameplay. She's pre-dropping so hard I can't even get hubris value. I think I need to break chase with her now that she's in main. She's not destined to be the Harambe. One of these guys might fall for it though. She's fucking pre-dropping, bro. She's like, I ain't fucking around. Alright, here we go. Do you think the next patch could literally kill the game? Never know. People don't realize how finicky these things can be sometimes. You don't feel like odds will always, you know, and that's the thing, like, and I respect odds for it. He's able to try to make his points without pissing people off. That's a good technique to use. I can't do it. I don't have any political bone in my body. Do those gens. Look at them. They're surrounding Harambe. Why is she so, like, loud? Oh, you guys fumbled that one really hard. Let's try again. This is kind of fun we won't just get to have in the new update, you know? You did it right. He went for the revive first. That's what you do. Now, unfortunately, Meg used literally every pallet in existence, I think. Yeah? I don't fuck off. See if they can figure it out a strat. Pre-drop, brother. Pre-drop. Let me tell you a story, Renato. A story about... This is Harambe's fucking zoo, and you don't make the rules here. So why don't you get in your corner and remember that. Ah, keep crawling. I'm sure you'll make it. Oh no. Tomb was like, sorry. Sometimes you gotta respect Harambe. His Ronaldo brother doesn't want to give up on him. It's over. Yeah! Easy, Harambe. Right. They got nothing to say. Nothing. Thoughts on the new change as well. My last stream is like basically a 3-hour rant about the changes, but I will say this, as horrible as I think they all are and all of that, I actually think that I want them all. I want all the changes to go through. I do. And let me tell you why. As a killer player, I'm genuinely kind of sick of like the death by 1,000 cuts the behavior's been doing, you know? Like the nerf, like nerf, like just fucking get it over with. Huh? Will you? Can you spare me this fucking borathon and just get it over with? So I want all the changes to go through. I think the no deaths before 6 hooks rule was bait. I think that was bait, personally. I don't think they ever intended for that to make it to live. I think they threw that in there to draw attention so that they could just use it as like a part of their foot in the door or foot in our door in the face strategy. Just AFK. Thoughts on River server doxing situation and the video by Scott? I feel like River is done now. I'll have to watch it. I don't know of that situation. Let's watch. I am kind of curious what you're talking about. Sounds interesting. Let's look up Scooter Yoon. That's who I just typed in by accident. Is the right one? Yeah.
Here with a not so fun topic today. Today I want to talk about doxing and how Spook and Jukes was doxed recently. And recently I found out that the people involved are also mentioning me for some reason. For those who don't know, Spook and Jukes was doxed and it was pretty bad. His family was threatened. They said they would kill his family. They said where his kids go to school, where his daughter goes to ballet. Just genuinely horrifying shit for any parent. I have been doxxed before and it's terrifying. I don't even have a kid and I was very scared. You have to call the police. You have to talk to a detective. You have to file a report. You have to talk about the people involved. You have to have an anti-SWAT.
Nobody knows who I am. Nobody. And they'll never find me.
Watch order put in. I have to buy.
I'm not saying that like that's not a statement of anything. I'm just saying good luck. And you know what? If anybody ever does dox me somehow and they find out who I am and they find out where they live, come. I'll give you a nice Texas Chainsaw Massacre fucking treatment. Come right on in. Here's my big sliding door next to the staircase. You want to see what's downstairs?
Cameras. I had to pay for a security system monthly now. I had to buy a gun. I live in Florida, so I can legally shoot people that come in here. It's an entirely stressful affair.
Scott has a gun.
Really should have to go through. Again, even if no actual threats are followed up with, most of the time they're not. But the threat of that 1% chance is the shit that keeps
I'm Chandler Rigg.
And to see conversations like this where people are talking about getting my personal information is just...
And by the way, I had a weirdo stalker who sent me stuff like this constantly. He just sent me stuff like this constantly. He would join the chat under different names. I wouldn't even ban him. I just mute him so he didn't know that no one could hear what he was saying. And he would send me gore constantly. And I never responded to it. I never complained about it. I just ignored him. And eventually he got bored.
Scary. It's scary shit. So I feel the need to talk about this. Again, I'm not even saying the person that...
Because they're just attention whores, most of these people. Like, they don't actually want to do it. They're just like, I need attention. I have no personality.
Did the doxing is going to do anything to me or anything like that. I'm not accusing him of a crime or anything like that. It's just unsettling. I am unsettled by this and I feel the need to talk about it because it all does revolve around River Sivers community. And I'm sure you're sick hearing about this dude. I am as well, but I need to...
Oh no, River Siver is gonna get so salty, isn't he? All right, let's hear it.
Make this clear before I go any further. This is not, hey, you're giving him another platform. You're giving him a voice to speak. No, we're past that now. This is just showing how he's culpable in a chain of events that led to Spook and Jukes' family being threatened with murder, basically. So I want to go over that. He claims no responsibility for any of this. I have proof that that's just simply not true. He has lied so many times about this, and I can just show you that. But let's give a very quick timeline of events. Spook and Jukes was doxxed on August 15th. On August 16th, he made a video about what had happened, and then afterwards, River Siver made a video defending himself because people assumed it was him because, I mean, why wouldn't you? He's obsessed with Spook and Jukes. He talks about him every single video, every stream. It would kind of make sense. So that's why people did that. So River made a video basically defending himself. So the one thing he said that was definitely true is that he did not actually do the doxing, which he did not. He's very sensitive about being slandered here. So all the claims that I'm going to make, I'm either going to show proof or I'm going to use his own words so he can't slander himself. So absolutely he did not do the doxing himself. The problem is, in his brain, he thinks that means he's not responsible for it at all. So the whole thing, he accuses Spook and Jukes of being responsible for people being doxed because he makes videos on unhinged people, and then apparently one of those unhinged people had some personal information leaked about them by someone in the comments or something like that. Because of that, because of the chain of events...
This is like Reactception. You got like Spook and Jukes, and then Scott, and then I'm like React. That's...
that Spook and Jukes started, River Server feels that he is responsible for the doxing. However, when the same exact logic is flipped back on him, when he initiates a chain of events that results in Spook and Jukes being doxed to a far worse degree, by the way, he's not responsible at all. So even without any screenshots or proof of anything, I could just end the video here and call him a hypocrite.
So we've kind of like flipped over to this video being about River Server at this point. It feels like I don't blame like people really, like I don't, like maybe there's more to it. We'll see where he goes with this, but like I don't like to blame a person for what like a weirdo in their community does. You know what I mean? I feel like that's well, it's just like an unwinnable situation, right? Because no, like the bigger you become, the more chances there's going to be like a massive weirdo in your community that just does something that you do not support in any way.
Because he is just blaming him for shit that he's currently doing right now. So it already doesn't make any sense. But let's just go further than that, because obviously it's not the end of the
V2 model. Never.
This is the main piece of supporting evidence I'll be using, and ironically, it was sent to me by River Server for some reason. He thought that this would be a defense for him not knowing about the doxing or something like that. I still don't know why he sent me this, but
yeah, like, see, like, this is just full-blown stupid, River. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just, yeah, fuck it. Just do that. Why? Why would you say that? River, come on now. That's the dumbest thing you've ever said. Easily the dumbest thing. Why? Like this is not just some random guy in your community. This is a guy who's like, hey, I can do the bad thing, and you're like, do it. Like, what? This is like hiring a hitman. Like, what? You're guilty. It's over. What is the context of why you sent that to Scott? You should have fucking tried to protect that information like it was critical to your survival. I don't... You're like, here, take the evidence. Here, take the fingerprints. Like, what? That's crazy. I watched River's live stream response. He shows that the screenshot was not about spooks. He sent that because it's the closest thing that Scott asked for. It wasn't about spooks, but it was about Scott. So he was trying to dox Scott.
$5. I watched River's live stream response. He shows that the screenshot was not about spooks. He sent that because it's the closest thing Scott asked for.
Balanced, nice. Cucked me that whole time just to get exhaustion. One dead. Already? I've had games where like the survivors weren't able to do that many gens, like legitimately. Holy shit balls. Game's over already. I'm not even joking. It's like one gen left, probably. But Sepik, much appreciated for the $5, by the way. But well, like, why did River want Scott to be doxxed? What was the goal of that? It's like saying, hey, I didn't murder that guy, I murdered that woman over there. Like, don't accuse me of murdering some guy when I only murdered a woman. Get the fuck out of here. It's like, no, it's still murder. And I'm assuming this is the same guy who ended up doxing Spooks, probably, right? So, like... Girl probably has Unbreakable. She seems like a... What do you call it? One of them gamers, you know? The ones that like to bring all the things at once. A meta slave? Yeah, a meta slave. The killer, the devs think that the reason that Killer's Tunnel, Slug, and Camp is because they're bad at the game. But they secretly know that's bullshit because those options aren't available in custom game, right? Because they know when comp players play that all those strategies are 100% necessary. They're basically trying to Fortnite it, like, they want the game to be Fortnite, you know? Oh, it was a good try. Now get the fuck back down on the ground. Huh? Now look, you got your skirt all bugged. You look stupid. Scott should, I don't know if he will or not because we haven't watched the whole video, but he should mention that that wasn't specifically about Spooks, that text. And that's him, he didn't know that himself, I guess. Oh, this girl's balanced landing. Harambe successful. What's up, DCP? We're doing well. Man, look at the rancid gutter. Not in Harambe's fucking zoo, you don't bring this garbage. What you doing there, Cheryl? You got something you want to get off your chest? I'll wait. If you need to say something, you go ahead and say it. Scalantos, much appreciated for the 18 months, 24 months in total of cringe. I've finally made it back. Welcome back, buddy. Much appreciated for the sub. First of the month. She left. They don't know what else to say. They're like, what just, I don't know what just happened, but I think easy maybe. Did you see their builds? Like 90% of their perks activated when they got hooked. I didn't hook nobody. Get out of my building and into my zoo. We'll see if Harambe works. There's going to be a lot of Unbreakable, but it's potentially still possible, yeah. That's true. The Claudette did get owned. All right, let's head back over here. See what's cringing with this video.
I digress. This is direct.
He's probably good. You love it. It's our second easy of the day already. If survivors don't give you what you want, don't give them their second chances, right? They tried. She had on what was it? She had adrenaline. What she should have done is crawled to like a high place maybe, and then tried to like pallet stun into like balance landing. Maybe would have given her a chance, but yeah.
Directly from him, so you know it's not fake.
That was a 4-man. I think they were salty.
This is all you really need to disprove almost everything and every claim that he made in his video defending
It is going to be an awesome time to play Survivor. That's 100% true.
himself. In his video, he claims he has no involvement with the doxing whatsoever.
I literally have no involvement in this, and Spooks never once insinuated in the video that it was me.
He says that Spook and Jukes doesn't deserve this.
It goes without saying that what's happened to him here sucks, and it's extremely fucked up. Despite what he's caused other people to do to innocent people for just having a bad day, nobody deserves this.
He says he didn't know about the doxing, and he said he doesn't like doxers.
Obviously, I don't like doxers.
This screenshot proves everything I just said completely wrong because this conversation happened before the actual doxing happened. The conversation says, did you know his personal details, talking about Spook and Jukes? I could find out very quickly, indicating it hadn't happened yet. What do you use? A number of...
So here's the thing. It says right here, Scott Yoon was slightly harder to dox than I thought he'd be. So they're talking about Scott here, right? Like this whole conversation is about Scott Yoon. Do you know Scott Yoon's personal details? I could find it out very quickly. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, do it. You could get banned off Twitter for that, though, even though it's like illegal. He shows that it's a joke. Could this possibly be a joke? But Scott thought this was about like Spookajukes when it's about him. It doesn't really make it any better though. It's not illegal to dox somebody, is it not? But it is illegal to make threats.
Tools. He goes over how to actually...
Which I believe this person did.
The information. And then River says, yeah, fuck it. Just do that. Again, there are many points in this video where I can just end the video here and it would be plenty. He just says, yeah, fuck it, do that. So he talked to the person that did the doxing prior to the doxing, told him to do the doxing, and yet claims that there was...
Yeah, he's downplaying it for sure. I'm talking to about River Siver is downplaying the Spook and Jukes videos, right, where he says like the people were just having a bad day. It wasn't just a bad day. That's every one of their streams is like that. In fact, I would say, and I know Spook and Jukes has talked about this before, and I've talked about it before. Like, we go through multiple streams. You know, we don't just look at one little tiny out of context clip. That's the last thing we want to do, right? Because that will backfire on you if you're scum and you do that to somebody. Like, it will backfire on you if you take something out of context, or you literally take one bad stream out of like 30 streams in a month and say, hey, look, this person got tilted, let's make a video about them. Like, no, it does not work that way. You will get destroyed if you try to do that. Good luck going for it, but it doesn't work that way. You really need to find people that are like consistently being shitters, and or just doing something really just unforgivably bad. That's like another thing you could do, right? For instance, doxing somebody or something like that.
No involvement. Spook and Jukes didn't deserve this. He doesn't like doxers, and he didn't know about the doxing. Strangely enough, in River's video defending himself, he actually admits that he inspired the person that did the doxing.
In fact, the main person behind all the doxing is someone I know and someone who's actively been inspired by me because of my videos on Spook and Jukes. They see it as karma, which is kind of insane, because I'm pretty sure Spooks' hit pieces never led to people doxing where their daughter goes to ballet practice or threatening to his wife.
And understandably, he condemned them. He called them kind of a psycho. He said that's kind of unhinged. And he kind of claimed that he doesn't want anything to do with them, which is fair. He actually says here that he stopped talking to him. He calls him a psychopath, which, again, understandable. People that are spending time stalking people's personal info, even if they don't do anything with it, it's still very concerning behavior. So I can at least understand here that he would want to distance himself. But the whole thing is, this still shows that his actions resulted in
it's a choke defense after saying this in a private DM. Yeah, it's so weird.
The inspiration came from him.
Can you react harder?
Somebody that is inspired by your work telling you how to dox someone, and then you say, yeah, fuck it, just do that. What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, I can't wrap my brain around this. Like, I really can't wrap my brain around it. Like, I mean, like, if somebody wants to try to explain to me, like, how it's a joke, how this was meant to be a joke, it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? It would be like, you're talking to a hitman, right? And you're like, hey, you should, I could pay you to kill my wife, haha. And then, like, your wife gets murdered by this guy, and then it was a joke. Like, what? Like, what? How? Like, I don't get it. It wasn't like River was talking to like some random person. This person's very clearly like someone who doxes. Just a prank, bro. I don't know. I really can't wrap my brain around it. I'm trying to be open-minded, but like I can't feel like there's any way to defend this.
He actually tried to weasel out of this in private by saying, I didn't think he'd actually do it. If you brought that to a court of law, they would laugh at you so fucking hard. It's like if you hired an assassin to kill somebody, you explained how to kill somebody, you said, okay, kill that person, then they kill that person, then he gets arrested, and then you get arrested, and you go, I didn't think he would actually do it. Who fucking cares? You've implicated yourself in supporting doxing.
Yeah, it's like, it's literally the same thing I just said. It kind of reminds me, I don't know if you guys watch them, but there's like these police body cam footage like videos that are kind of popular on YouTube right now, where they just show people getting arrested, and it's like that same logic, like, why you arrested me, bro? I didn't even do nothing, bro. And like they clearly have like video evidence or whatever of them just committing the crime. It's like what world do these people's brains exist in where they think that they could just say something that is just not factually accurate to what is just happening in reality, right? Like they could like crash into a wall and be like, that didn't just happen. What are you talking about? As their car's like inflamed behind them 2 inches away.
Again, I can end the video there, and that's still plenty. You have implicated yourself. in
Never. The Knight is the
supporting
greatest
this,
killer in the
going
game.
against everything you just said in your video where you don't support doxers, you don't like doxers, no one deserves this. Clearly they do. Again, at least he said he was distancing himself from the person that did the doxing.
Apparently this picture here is a joke somehow, like a bad joke. I don't... Like, someone's gonna have to, like, I don't know, maybe DM me on Twitter with, like, I don't know. I can't wrap my brain around how that could be a joke. It's a DM. Where's the, like, where's the joke in here? When voting blue backfire. So basically he found Scott Yoon's address because Scott Yoon voted for a Democrat, I'm assuming. They do that as like a gotcha. Like, you're saying you wouldn't have been able to dox him if he voted for a Republican? He actually apologized to the doxer in his latest video. Perfect. The game. Now this is my kind of map right here. Oh, the Bubba. Harambe on this map always just feels comfortable, you know? Not today, Satan. And don't worry, I'll be down in a second. Just want to get that Spirit Fury cooked, you know? Could come in handy later. Look at you. Look at you. Beautiful, beautiful Harambe-ish. Yeah, it's not about spooks. He's talking about Scott Yoon, but it's the same guy who ends up doxing doxing spooks. So it's just, it's the most horrible defense I've ever heard in my life, I think. Yeah, crawl to that corner. Think about it. Today you thought you were gonna play Dead by Daylight, but what you didn't know is this is fucking my zoo, and you ain't nothing. This is a good way to D-rank MMR. Damn, where are you crawling off to, huh? Oh boy. We're all going for an adventure, I guess. That's right, minus 10 MMR for live. The G ran. This is my meat. I mean, sometimes you gotta give them credit where credit's due. She did go for it. Hey, hey, oh. Troytopia. This seems like one of those situations where River just knows he fucked up and is trying to weasel out of it. I'm not sure. Pick him up. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to M1 him, but she did this like weird delayed like... Lit he? Not today. Yeah, look at how slow you are with your little flip flappers. Come on. Ooh. To Matthew Lillard. It's over. They failed you. You're dead. You got Harambe. You should be honored, honestly, but you won't see it that way. They got that fucking door open hella quick. They would have done a lot, but I somehow clipped the wall when I went around and got stunned. We may have won the game if that didn't happen, honestly. But we still got the Harambe. Working full-time keeps you too busy to play. I feel you on that one. Especially if you have like a long commute too, it just can be an absolute nightmare to try to play a game like Sweat by Daylight. These edgelords who threaten people, like, you know, threaten his wife, threaten his kids, like, I hope this guy ends up in prison. God, it would be hilarious. Somebody mentioned Harambe in their video, really? I've never heard Harambe acknowledged before, I'll be honest. So, yeah, I was unaware of that. Harambe difficulty increase coming.
At least he said that. That was like the only responsible thing he did in this scenario. But of course, there's something with that too, because yesterday he welcomed him back into his Discord and celebrated him with open arms.
Evil Shrimp made a YouTube video called Dog Spooks. This guy is so stupid, and I'm talking about Evil Shrimp here. He's so stupid he made a video of himself committing a crime? Is he insane? Or am I missing some kind of context? I am reinviting Evil Shrimp to the server. In the long run, all he did was reveal publicly available information from his Facebook page to a few people, and Spooks was one who played the victim and blew it out of proportion, despite causing the exact same thing to happen to dozens of smaller creators. You could cancel me for this or whatever, I don't care. He's funny and doesn't deserve to be ostracized for this. I still don't think it was the right thing to do, but basically nothing came of it. Spooks showed screenshots in his videos of random people in his Twitch chat saying something, I'm coming to get you, or some bullshit like that. Means anything, honestly, but nothing happened. I'm still standing by that I had no involvement in the doxing, but Shrimp is the one of our best members, so I'm adding him back. And if that offends you, you can go to a safe space server. So wait, did this Evil Shrimp guy, is he... I don't understand exactly. Like, did he dox Spooks and then make threats? Or like, I don't get it. Like, I genuinely don't get it. The doxer didn't make, then what did the doxer do exactly?
Immediately going back.
Did he just like give out Spook and Juke's like private information to a bunch of weirdos, and then the weirdos are the ones who like made the threats? On
the thing he just said. He called this guy a psychopath, knows that he doxed someone, and now he's like, you know what, it's fine. And I know how he's going to try to weasel out of this. He is going to say, well, I found out that the doxer...
Much appreciated for Grows Months, Jesse.
The threats. He
okay.
just gave information to people that issued the threats. So he's not responsible at all. It's funny, because River is actually using his own piss-poor childlike defense for himself and applying it to other people, so at least his childlike logic is consistent, but...
So Shrimp didn't make the threats, he just got the information and then gave it to psychopaths, basically, is what...
It shows how ridiculous it is, and the funniest part about this is the guy that did the doxing actually apologized and did take responsibility for starting...
Okay. Yes, I'm the person who doxed Spook and Jukes. There's a lot of ambiguity surrounding this situation, so I might make a video on this once I'm back at my house to set the record straight. Might not. For clarification, I had no involvement with the people threatening his family, nor do I even know them at all. I do feel it'd be somewhat inappropriate to make a video on this situation just because Logan wants to put this behind him and prefers I wouldn't talk about this much further. As Logan Spook and Jukes, a shortened version of this situation would be, in my response to Spook and Jukes' video, I dug up information on Spooks and significantly censored to portray how easy it was to dox people. He asked me to explain how you can use simple personal info. To find more info on a person, go watch my vid for context. Most of the information I gathered on Spooks, I was able to obtain confirm from his and his friends' wives and his wife's public social media accounts, besides his phone number and cell phone provider, which was solely gathered from public records. I stupidly shared this information in a private conversation with a person I thought I could trust, who told me they'd keep it to themselves, but they sent it to a few people. So it's a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend. Okay, not sure how many. I haven't spoken to them since, which is how Spooks was made aware of it. I feel incredibly guilty for what happened and how my carelessness led to Spooks feeling unsafe in his own house. I've said from the beginning that I don't think Spooks is a bad person, and while doing research for my video, I saw tons of evidence of Logan being a good father, which is very admirable. He didn't deserve what happened to him and what I did to him. I should have just shared his personal information at all. It was very irresponsible of me. I apologize to Spooks and have answered all of his questions to the best of my ability so him and his family can have peace of mind. Wait, then what the fuck is this? What's this? Why is there a Nazi? What is this? DBD's most problematic creator, and it's a Nazi? Proud bigot? Like what? What is that about? I'm so lost.
The day that the doxing happened, they discussed how to dox him, and then he was doxed. If you're actually trying
River and someone else who told someone else, and it eventually got to Spooks, and the Doxer Shrimp said all this happened in the span of 12 hours.
To say that means you're not directly responsible. Again, directly responsible does not mean you.
It's edgy humor. I miss when trolls were trolls, you know what I mean? Like, trolls have gotten so fucking pathetically lazy. They just, like, think racial slurs and trying to, like, say hateful things is what's trolling, because they're so boring. They don't have any passion for the art of the troll at all. They just come up with this garbage edgelord humor, you know?
You physically did the thing. It means you had a hand in it happening. You were a cog on the wheel, just like Evil Shrimp was able to admit. You are unable to admit that you were a cog on the wheel, and this is the whole point of this video. I need you to understand the negative impacts that the way your behavior is having on the world, basically. I don't care if you're edgy. I don't care if you say bad words. I don't care about any of that shit. It doesn't really affect me at all. Again, other people find it upsetting, and I still respect their opinions and stuff, but I personally don't care. But when you start going into this shit, where people have to upend their entire lives due to a chain reaction you started, you need to just take responsibility for it. Even if you didn't do all of it, even if you only did some of it, you just need to take some responsibility. That's really all I am asking here. You know, I'm not here to cancel you or anything like that. Honestly, you're going to cancel yourself here. Because as you'll remember, when we had our discussion, I specifically set you up for it and made you say the words, if it's proven that I had more involvement in the doxing than I'm letting on, if I had more knowledge of this than I'm letting on, you claimed you had no knowledge at all, that you would delete your channel. I think you knew about the doxing.
You think I helped them? You think I helped them?
I maybe not helped him. I don't think that would even be necessary. You've already shown he knows how to do that. If anything, you would just be giving him the go-ahead to do it.
I've been dealing with my own people trying to dox me on Twitter.
Okay, that's sad, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, but like, why would I want to dox someone else, especially when I'm done with him?
I don't know, but I think you're lying.
Well, what makes you say that?
I just think you're lying. I think you actually are way more involved than you thought, and you're scared of it.
What is your burden of proof?
I don't have one, but here, look, you know what? I will believe you. I will just straight up believe you if you just say, I don't know. Yeah, I will, River Silver will delete my channel if it's proven that I actually knew more than I let on. If you say that, I will just shut the fuck up. We can move on to the actual part about you.
Sure, I'll delete my channel. Like, I don't know why this is, okay, like.
Oh boy. It's crazy how, like, you know, River Silver and Void Todos and like all these particular types of individuals just bring such like an ocean of diarrhea with them wherever they walk. Like, what is your burden of proof? Does that even, is that even like a sentence that makes sense? Shouldn't you say like, what is your evidence? Not what is your burden of proof? Like what? I don't know. Thought she was going to the window. She is now. By that, maybe you're the one who's supposed to get Harambe. Shouldn't that be blocked by now? Ah, okay. I was holding Bloodlust, but I think that he'll probably get to a pallet before we can do anything about it. Oh, of course you would pre-drop that. The sweats are really out tonight, huh? Damn it! Nah, I fucking bumped the wall again. Unfortunate. Fuck, I don't have 2 charges. Alright, fair enough. We're playing against some Giga Sweat today. Good thing we don't care, but hey, shit. I feel like the announcement of this changes to the game has brought back like some of the sweatiest players, you know, because they're thinking like, yeah, ooh, I'm gonna take advantage of the imbalance, you know. I really wonder how, like, let's say everything went to the live version of the game. I would be so curious to see how it actually affected queue times. Much appreciated, Vermi. Have a good one. I mean, the evasive thing is 100% going through. I could tell Behavior's really proud of themselves for that one. Guys, what the fuck are we doing in my zoo, huh? Disrespecting me? Stay away from mine. You can have yours, but you stay away from mine. Ooh, this was a big time delay. What do you want to do, Claudette? You ain't nothing! Nothing! Hey, you think that's gonna save you from Harambe? Why don't you get the fuck out of it? Get out of my zoo! It's gonna happen whether you guys like it or not. Are we talking about? Sorry. I need to calm it down just a little bit. How's it? Yeah, they're not gonna live forever. Claudette? I think you, Claudette. Actually, oh, sprint burst, huh? That's a tough guy maneuver right there, isn't it? You're nothing! You staying here, huh? Oh god, one mind game, and you couldn't handle one mind game? I think the biggest red flag with the PTB changes is the part where they say you can disable new changes in custom. It feels like they know it's not good. They know it's garbage. But they're stupid enough to believe that killer players are just bad at the game outside of comp. You know? That's what they think. Come on, Claudette. I want to show you my house. My Harambe cave. With your little, I'm gonna live forever, we're gonna live forever. You're not gonna live nothing. Is that a coincidence, CJ? I don't think so. What was my illness, Jimmy? The one where I couldn't talk? Oh, a couple of years ago. Gone? I mean, in a way, yeah. I did indeed, Jimmy. I finished my treatment 1 month ago, like basically today. 2.5 years of cringe chemotherapy. Am I making a vid? I don't really have to because I just ranted about the patch notes for like 3 straight hours. I didn't even play the game. It was just me raging. So. Much appreciated, Scalantos. Bro, if that new killer isn't like insanely good S tier, it's gonna get dumpstered so hard. We must have more Harambe streams. Well, if you guys really feel that way, if we hit the edgelord and the cringe lord markers, we can have another Harambe stream. But much appreciated for the $4.99. I don't think Scott was afraid of getting doxxed, but I do think Scott definitely misunderstood what those messages were about. They were about him. They weren't about Spook and Jukes, but it was still cringe. This kind of feels like a story of like somebody playing with fire and getting burned. You know what I mean? I feel like River Siver played with fire and he got burned. Same with whoever that idiot was who did the doxing in the first place. Played with fire and got burned, and now all of a sudden, well, if there wasn't a matchbox left out, then I would have shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth, Chandler. Take responsibility. You're morons. Being able to recover wall crawling is a big L, and not while crawling is a big L, and not knowing when the unhook happens, big L. Stupid survivors still healing under hook. Yeah, they will. Probably because of resurgence, though. Or yeah. It just doesn't seem to me like doxing can be like. I mean, let's just find out. Let's ask our Lord and Savior ChatGPT. Doxing is only illegal if it involves harassment, stalking, threats of violence, identity theft, or swatting. If you post someone's private information online with malicious intent, it is very likely to be illegal or at least open you up to serious legal repercussions. Even if it's not explicitly illegal under a specific statute, it can still violate rules and get you, it's still against TOSs or whatever, but that, who gives a shit about TOSs? I guess River did because he said, this could get you banned from Twitter. Like, that's the only thing his brain went to. Kind of weird. This could get you banned from Twitter. Like, what? Think that's your biggest concern, that you might get banned from Twitter? So River can be in jail? No. He didn't do anything that would have gone that far. He could get banned from YouTube, though. Depending on how YouTube sees that. Yeah, Behavior's gonna have to overbuff this new killer massively so that they can nerf them the second they come to level, like, well, no, not the second they come to the live version of the game. They have to wait like a week or two to get maximum cells, then nerf the character horribly. I mean, don't forget, we're in our 18th Ghoul nerf coming to the game. 18th! 18 nerfs to one character since their release. Insane. River just seems like a miserable person in general. Yeah, he definitely would not be somebody I would want to spend too much time around. I'd probably drown myself in a toilet. He's too loaded, you know what I mean? He's too loaded. Everything is like an attack. Everything is a preconception. Like, he's so fucking overloaded. Like, brother, just shit out. Like, your brain needs a shit. You need to, like, your brain literally needs to take a shit, and you need to learn how to just fucking breathe. Like, how do you even sleep at night? 18 Ghoul nerfs and Houndmaster plus Twins still the buggiest messes in the game. Yep. Gutter. And plays like Sadako where the new changes make the killer unplayable. Do you guys really think Sadako is gonna be unplayable? Maybe we'll, like, after the one of the first streams we'll probably do, if after the all this garbage goes to live, is try to do like a Sadako stream, because we did one not long ago and we had, like, we did really well with her even in the current state of the game. So I'm curious how that changes with all the changes. $18 nerfs. Yeah, the new killer is original. They have the first trailer out for it now. You want to see it? Red Dead Redemption 2.
With limited turning.
Whoa.
Adjusted. What the fuck is this? What is this? Stop trying to be fucking funny in your patch notes. Oh my god. Added new effects to disincentivize tunneling. If a survivor dies before 6 total up.
I think, like, I mean, obviously people can do whatever they want, but I do think sometimes people might need to reconsider their their music choices in videos, because this is like so distracting.
All remaining survivors gain a repair speed for the rest of the trial. Disagree. If the survivor that was last ducked is sacrificed or kills, generators cannot be regressed or blocked. Fucking idiotic. No. That makes all this shit fucking mad. I thought we was onto something there, boys. I actually thought we was onto something there. So basically what this is, mate, this is basically similar to the gen kick limit that was fucking idiotic as well.
My prestige for night 24 or something.
Basically the closest fucking thing you can have now to a rule book.
Well, do you like this video? Am I German? No, but I live in Germany. He moved to this guy who made this video moved to identity. Skip ahead a little bit. Let's see what's up. Does that music continue?
Still in the game as well.
Oh, he's playing identity.
All the pressure that you have by slugging, which is actually a viable tactic for killers, with how fast the gens are, how lightning the quick heals are, and how much second chance utter fucking wank is now plaguing this game. That's probably one of the only places you could actually get some traction from in your games if you're having a shit.
I mean, like, yeah, it's all true. Like, all of it is bad, right? But I think we just need to accept that, like, the killer role has sort of been in a death by 1,000 cuts situation now for probably over a year. And I think we need to just accept it. Like let's just let the killer role, like, they need to finally just get it over with, you know? Where is the trailer? You want to see the original? Behavior posted it to their Twitter. It's like a teaser trailer, but they do show the killer for like a second. German food is underrated. It's weird, as I almost don't even know what I would consider German food besides like Wiener Schnitzel. It's like sausages and schnitzel. Like, so much of the other food is like not actually like German. It's like Polish or Hungarian or Czech, Slovakian. The killer's part of the PTV. Nobody's escaped Harambe today. Let's see if we can do a flawless Harambe record. Oh, he leaves. Got that windows of opportunity juice, huh? He's still exposed for about 2 more seconds. What the hell? I actually tantrum. Bro, pre-drop that, and I didn't even have my chainsaw rev. Pre-drop it today, boys. Obvious. You ain't nothing but a Harambe piece of Argentinian steak. There's There's 2 gens left, brother. What the fuck are we playing against today? The devs think that they have the right to nerf killer in this meta. Are we fucking crazy? We are. This is why we're fucking crazy. If you wondered why. If you said, hey, why is that killer over there eating out of a fucking shitty toilet bowl? This is why. Are we crazy? Who looks at this situation and goes, I think we need to nerf the killer? Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, it's my fault. I should have been in 4 places at once. This is a real thing that's happening. Your eyes are not deceiving you. The game is this fucking cooked. It's this bad. It's this shit. That's why I say just get it over with. Pull the plug. Give us the update. I want everything to go through to live. Every last fucking thing. Otherwise, they're cowards. Finish the job. You know, like Rorschach at the end of The Watchmen. Just fucking end it. Finish the job. I love how she's healed already. Like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna walk upstairs, touch my heal button, instant heal. Okay. Remember, healing got nerfed though, right? Right, didn't it? Remember? Pepperidge Farm fucking remembers that healing got nerfed. Come on, guys. I know you want to get Daryl out alive. You rushed those fucking gens, now let's see some skill. What the fuck is this strategy? Look at that, guys. You gotta give it up. He's dead. He belongs to Harambe now. It's over. You're fucking mine. What's up, Natsu? Harambe. Hyper focus hackers, they love it. They love it. Undefeated Harambe. They don't have what it takes. They can do their little gens, but when it comes toe to toe with Harambe, they can't make it happen. That's what I mean. I don't know who's queuing for killer right now. I really don't know who's doing it. I wish I could look. I want to know. I don't know who in their right mind is like, this is the experience that I need in my fucking veins right now. Just inject it. Just fucking inject it right in. Like, at least a 2v8. You get to have your 5-minute match with your friend and you get to go, yeah, we had fun for 5 minutes. Here, what the fuck are you doing? Why? Do you need another Blight match? Is that it? What are we doing? I think the problem is that everybody who like is competitive like is playing fucking Swift. So you don't like the solo queue players are just the people that like they're just not the most competitive people, right? Which is why they don't really mind playing solo queue so much. But like the people that are like locked in, their diapers is strapped straight from the dry cleaners. They want 3 other diaper strapped people in their fucking car with them. They don't want some solo queue pleb coming in who doesn't understand 1 ounce of macro play. Peggy 18. Are killer queues at 2v8? No, killer queues in like 2v8 range from like, for me, they range from like 28 minutes to like 32 minutes, something in that range. This is more like 6 to 7 minutes right now, I think. And again, you know, even in this update, do you see True Talent like wanting to play killer? Do you see Otts wanting to play killer? Do you see Hens wanting to play killer? Do you see Scott wanting to play? No, none of them want to fucking touch this garbage. None of them already don't want to touch it. Why would any of us touch this garbage in the next update outside of just wanting to test it for content? True doesn't even play killer anymore unless he gets a requested build. I mean, it's 100% understandable. All of those content creators you mentioned are playing other games right now because 2v8. 2v8 is very unhealthy for the game. Yeah, it's horrible for content creators. And I think it's horrible for a lot of other people too, right? But there's a lot of people that enjoy 2v8, clearly, because otherwise behavior would, I would assume, not extend it like they did. They should just shut off 1v4 when 2v8 comes out. You're starting to main nurse. You want to see what happens? I do too, man. I want to see what happens. Enough of this board. Like, this is like, people want this. They're protecting this. Why are we protecting this? This is dog shit. This is diarrhea. So just get it over with. Do I think that behavior will add killer bots to lower the queue times? I don't honestly know if the queue times will be an issue after the update. Like, a lot of people are saying nobody's gonna queue as killer anymore. I just don't see any evidence of that. I don't know what is like, what force on this planet can stop people from queuing for killer. Like, honestly, like, they're insane. They will queue for killer no matter what the experience is. I really truly do not get it. They usually get out with like 4 hooks. Jesus. He's got some sweats in there, huh? Stockholm Syndrome. You think this game could get VHS'd? I don't know. I think people might be too committed. You know, those other games never had a chance to get overly, like, for people to get overly committed to them. I think the closest we had was like Friday in Texas. But Texas got taken out behind the barn, and so did TCM, so. 80% of the roster, 80% of the killers are basically going to be instant losses, which is crazy. Is Wiener Schnitzel any good, Choi? I love a good schnitzel. I never had one before I came to Germany, but damn. The first place I lived in Germany, you could get this schnitzel. It was like, I think like 15 euros, and they put this like mushroom sauce on it. Oh my god. It was amazing. I'd think about that schnitzel probably every day. I want it again. But it's kind of far. It's like 40 minutes away. Gotta get that Wiener Schnitzel. You play the game because your friend group plays this game? My friend group has abandoned Dead by Daylight. They're like, nah. They're like, we're trying to have fun, Choi. Can you just sit down and shut the fuck up? I'll be like, but guys, there's 72,000 times blood. Shut the fuck up, Choi. Nobody cares. We're trying to have a good time on our 5 minutes of freedom between work. You have tomorrow off? Legend. You haven't looked yet, but did I cover the upcoming PTB? Yeah, my last stream is literally nothing but me sitting in the menu ranting at the patch notes, or the developer notes, or whatever they call it. It's not really the patch notes, you know, they have another stupid name for it because it's not the real patch notes. People are like, it's not the actual patch notes yet, why don't you just calm down, Choi? Huh? It's not actually the patch notes, it's just the developer note. Like, shut your mouth. Apples and oranges, you son of a bitch. Whoa, I was so confident that guy was gonna throw that down. I literally had one hand on my controller. What are you doing? This man's insane. I like it. I like your style, you nut job. What the fuck are you looking at? Why don't you just sprint burst away? Ash, no. Get out. Get out. Are you going to stream the live at Discord tomorrow? No, I won't be on. Actually, no, I will be on. Will I do live Discord? Maybe. Maybe. I might have a rage attack, though, and get banned from the Discord.
Fate with a 9 super cringe $2. Are you
What's
going
for
to
sure for
stream
the
live
$2, by the
Discord
way?
tomorrow?
What are you doing, Ash? Ash, what are you doing? That makes perfect sense, actually. Everything that just happened makes perfect sense. You know how when you swing at somebody and your weapon just hits to the side of them? My God, this guy. You ain't nothing. You know that? Look at you running. You ain't nothing to me. You got P100 Knight? Damn. What do you think of the night changes? Bro, if I see Ash even look at this down again, I'm going straight for him like a fucking crazy baboon. This is my Harambe. Think he's alright? What was that noise? He's like, oh. I wonder if he does it again. Oh, somebody's lurking up. Ada, what do you want to do, Ada? Oh, here comes Ash Williamson. These are strats. You gotta give them credit. And I crashed into a wall. Where'd he go? He double backed. These guys have some like strats. They're like, oh wait, how do we solve this? Let's figure it out. You throw down the pallet from that side, and then I'll get the recovery from this side. The body blocking thing, I'm not really understanding the idea behind that, as it just clearly won't work. Yeah. Let's see how that purpose works out for you today, huh? You gonna get it? Everybody fuck off from my Harambe. It's over now. They know it's over. That was the checkmate. They're trying. They're trying. You gotta give credit where credit's due. Some people don't try. They're like, no. They've done the most they can as carefully as they can. No way, at last stand. How'd that work out? I'm sure you feel accomplished, but like in the end, he's dead anyway. This is one crazy outfit this guy's wearing. Swifts don't exist, so. Woo. Missing skill checks in this economy? What are we doing? Oh, she's got a plan. It's a balanced landing time, baby! What am I, like, why is my chainsaw just so fat today? I'm hitting everything with it. I can't be shit about you. I got target number 2 right here. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. You know what, Ash? You know what? You are something, actually. You little sprint burst vigil shitter. I want your ass. Get over here. What is wrong with this chainsaw today? Dude, they fucked up the chainsaw somehow. There's no way I'm fattening on everything on the map like this. I'm fattening on everything. Like, I literally have stunned myself like 12 times. What you gonna do there, Mr. Sprint Burst Vigiler? Sprint Burst Vigil! Yeah. Guys, you can't do anything. I'm gonna stand right here, and you can do whatever you want. You can try to do whatever you want. I'm gonna stand right here. Good luck. I've got my Harambe. I've got my extra meat. This is extra meat right here. We're gonna try to let her Kobe. Yeah, you. I know I can face camp, but here I covered all angles, you know? Like, they go in, I see it. $2K, and all I had to do was sweat a cheek. Perkless. I'm spurred. Oh boy, somebody was giga salty. Let's do it. Let's write a nice juicy ban message. Calm. I'm pin fading. I don't care. That planet he's talking about is Harambe's kingdom. I think Harambe was born in a zoo, if I remember right. He was like born in a zoo and then raised by a human. Do you guys want the Harambe soundtrack? Maybe. Did I report him for exploiting? Wasn't Harambe the villain in The Lion King too, essentially? It's possible. I don't really remember The Lion King too much. Build request from Fang. Oh god. Harambe Billy. Oh boy. It's gonna be interesting. You haven't played since the Walking Dead patch dropped. Was there anything specific about the patch itself that made you stop playing, or was it just coincidental or 2v8? Gotta get ready for work. Have a good one, CJ. Hopefully work goes by quick. The killer queues are still garbage. Massive diarrhea garbage. And do I still have my informants, like the cheater people? You haven't played a 1v4 game in over 4 months because the gameplay is just stale. Yeah. It is stale. Pretty savage. Harambe is the cause of long queue times. Not Harambe. Everybody's playing against Legion in 2v8 constantly, apparently. You're probably gonna uninstall. A lot of people are going that route. Holy queue times, Batman. You know what I need to just freshen me up, get me back to life?
Yeah. Ops was saying that like if we fill up the lobby completely with spectators.
Yeah, no. When does the PTB drop? Exactly in 24 hours. Literally, you could start a clock and in 24 hours, the PTB will be out. Legion, Oni, Wesker only in 2v8. I don't blame killers, to be honest, since Slinger, Ghostface, and Trapper are like playing the hard mode. Yeah, they don't feel right. Odds was saying that if we... Yeah, no. Are you done now, Chandler? Are you done? Saying dumb shit? Where is it? Oh, here it is. This is pathetic. Look at this. Look at behavior said, thanks for visiting us, Chandler. What do you want to bet his soul is trapped inside this perk? And that he's dead in real life? 3 flashlights. Ooh, they're gonna be... This is gonna be an interesting one. I guess they may want to walk back some things from the upcoming PTB, but the fact that they proposed it, it all shows that they've completely lost the plot. I never really had faith in the devs to begin with, but this shows they have no idea at all how their game is even played. They have a very flawed idea based on bullshit. Any change that like behavior makes to the game at this point, they're doing it because they think it's going to make them more money. They're a corporation. They're insane. They've lost their minds. They just want more money. What would Hex Chandler even do? Backstab the devs with his speaking up? It's a Hex that makes all the survivors play in 240p until it gets cleansed. Oh, what a garbage map. Ugh, and I'm chasing her right in the most gutter area too. Ooh, this Lori wants the D. She cheating? Oh, they are cheaters. She gets to see me through the wall. How does a cheater deal with, like, I should go for someone, maybe there's like a non-cheater on the team. They might all be cheaters. Fung and the Lari are both cheaters though. Yoichi's also like a nameless account, so he might be a cheater too. Sounds good, to be honest. Only Oats can cleanse it, but he's not allowed to do so. Yeah, you need Boone Oats, Starva. The game's like, you're too powerful, we need to put you down. Give him all the cheaters. Guys, just, why are you pretending to do the gens at normal speed? Like, I could see clearly that you're cheating. Like, you did it really bad if you were trying to hide it. I'm gonna play the PTB. I'll probably need 4 turkeys though, because you know how the queue times are, so whoever feels like being a Thanksgiving chicken needs to lock in and get that downloaded at exactly the right second. You'll volunteer as a turkey? Good. Sign up to put you in the oven. We're gonna baste you. You're gonna get basted. And do those gens, cheaters. Make them payments worth it. You can just blind me anyway, can't you? Like, you don't actually have to do it. Just put auto blind on. What are you doing? What kind of pathetic software did you install? You're gonna be basted in delicious based seasoning. Come on, guys, use your giga hacks. You can't let her die. Their budget was too low. Now you get the speed hacks and the wall hacks. Oh, the Oichi's legit, I guess. Dude, we went against legit players that did gens faster than these cheaters. Come on, cheaters. She's about to die. It's time to activate your tactical nuke. I don't think they care. They're not even trying to get Yoichi up, are they? I know they are. I got speed hacks. You can't catch me. Look down. Look how fast I'm going down here. I could be going normal speed, but instead, look how fast I'm going. Oh, look how fast I am. Oh, that's not all either. Look over here and there. Look right there. There's some whatchamacallit, it's oh yeah, wall hacks too. Look at that. You ain't got nothing on me. You know what? You're right. I forgot to Harambe. It's alright, Yoichi. Lock in. Oh. Yeah, that was dramaturgy. See, what I do is I download this here thingy right here, and then this doohickey right on over here makes it to where I can go fast. Like, unlike everyone else, you see, I can go fast. Yeah, there's the auto blind. There it is. Why aren't you interacting with me? Don't you know I could go fast? Don't go too fast. What the fuck? She got sucked into the ship. It's true, it is a subscription model, but you never know what subscription they got from which provider. But they seem like MWers to me. Torque it. Torque it. Well, apparently to go fast, they want to zoom. What the hell? I did it. This is I'm playing the new Michael Myers game. Don't you have like a 100% Kobe chance? These are just the new changes, guys. These aren't cheats. These are just behaviors buffed to the Survivor in the next update. They do have an instant escape button. It's on like F11. You could also just unhook herself because of the anti-face cam mechanic. You can't escape with Blood Warden. You saw one die, or really? Whoa. Hey, remember this girl? I don't think they, I mean, yeah, that's why they popped that second gen there, because now they get 10 more minutes with me. Otherwise I can abandon. Anyway, let's go over here. I have an idea. Doi do, doi do. Alien Earth series is good. I'm liking it. I don't know why. Oh, they left. I showed mercy on Harambe this day, I suppose. Either mercy or was it fear? They DC'd one. I think I should report them for playing on Microsoft. Does behavior even like give you an update anymore when people get cheater banned? Sus. Harambe makes cheaters DC. Good headline. It's true. 2 cheaters against the indomitable Harambe? Did it ever actually happen? Or were those cheaters nothing more than a figment of a writer's imagination? If you thought it happened, we got you. We made this one up. Bubba needs more cosmetics. This Sedge. I still got Harambe in me. can't let a. I mean, guys, you did 50 subscriptions on YouTube, 50 subscriptions on Twitch. Like, we gotta just run the Harambe, right? Like, it's a celebration of cringe, really. You've got a Harambe in me hit song from Cartoon Choice Story. Yeah, that's good. On this one, I think so. Because it's like where the hammer hit. You could see how it like broke the skin. Too much DVD. There's never enough DVD. Maybe Void was correct. Definitely seeing more cheaters these in the last 2 to 3 months. Hey Choi, did they remove the option to spend BP on other characters while queuing, or was it never there like a Mandela effect? I don't know. I feel like I'm crazy too, right? Because like I would click on Trapper and then like I could click on Bloodweb, but it doesn't actually like let me spend it on Trapper. Which no, it lets you. There's no way it didn't let you do it. Cause I went to do it myself and I was like, what? Am I crazy? I thought it was maybe because I was playing 2v8, but I'm like, no, you definitely could spend blood points on other characters while you were queuing. Why they removed it, I have no idea. Just another thing to make the game worse. It's a bug? Oh, okay, so at least it wasn't a purposeful change. There must have been some rancid bug they found that we didn't know about. Does Rick have lumbago? He does have lumbago, yes. We're gonna get the actual patch notes tomorrow, along with like their Discord thing. So we'll be looking at all that stuff, and then we'll probably be able to play the PTV for about 30 minutes, depending on like how severe the download actually is. If it's too severe, they might tank the stream, and then well, obviously that would be gutter. Is Rick a descendant of Uncle from Red Dead Redemption? Very possible, since they both have lumbago. The next victims turn up. Look at them. Look how, dude, I would never dodge this fucking team. Look how dripping they are. Look at their names. They're dripping. #1 blight in the world. Wait, this is actually V1? Like, my diaper just cringed at the sight of this team. Oh, V1, let's see if you've ever faced a Harambe before. I don't know if I'll be able to get it down, though. I just mind game myself so hard. Yeah, these are probably all comp players, right? I don't think I can get it down with Leatherface against comp players. I just don't have enough time. They're all gonna be on separate gens. I would have needed a different build to get it down on a comp player. I needed to like basically shut down all their options completely. I'm just gonna go for the jungle gym now. That's lucky. Alright. It's fate, I guess. Don't know if they're gonna let me pull this off. The gens are gonna go. I think if I let him get up, I don't think I'll ever have a chance to get him back down again. That Spirit Endurance only gonna work one time. It was whatchamacallit. That was our trick. Trying to make it as like confusing as possible. Damn. He activated that quick. Some people have like a little bit of a delay, but he activated it really quick. You're not allowed to use that stuff. You're a comp player. It's banned. They're making it like hard for me to hear. Wonder if that's on purpose. Because if it is, it's semi-effective, to be honest. Someone's following me? So they'll probably do a two-man out and see if he Kobe's. Am I ready for the I'm so ready for this patch, guys. You have no idea. GG bot, GG little guy. Okay, for that. Bo-do-do-do-do-do. Beating these teams is impossible already. You would, like, I mean, look at their build. You would need to be, what would you need to beat a team like this right now? I mean, realistically, I think it's impossible to beat this team. I think it's too well optimized. Looking at their builds, I think it's too well optimized. And you know what the crazy thing is, right? Is that in the next update, like a lot of these perks will no longer be necessary at all. Like they won't need Unbreakable anymore. They probably won't need Decisive Strike anymore. They won't need Deliverance anymore, which means they can, instead of running all these like second chance perks that give you no chance to win, they can run their super strong medkits that all of the counterplay in the game has been removed, right? All the counterplay has been removed, and then they and then they can just run efficiency perks instead, like to have yeah, they practice for comp. Well, I think they know that pubs is harder than comp because pubs doesn't have any rules. And you would think that like I don't know. Is it harder than? It's true, Swift doesn't exist, so technically this match is impossible to have ever happened. I don't, like, the funny thing is I don't mind any of this. Like, genuinely, I don't mind it. What I mind, you ready for what I mind? I mind this right here. This, the ego that goes along with it, the zero self-awareness cringe that goes along with it. I mean, look at it. They're proud of themselves, these two. They're proud of themselves. Proud. Think about being proud of yourself for this. This is like beating a 5-year-old at basketball and then just going, get shit on, you fucking 2-foot tall fucking dumbass. That's basically the same thing. Being proud of yourself. Ooh. It stings the nostrils.
What the fuck is that? A fucking cat?
Sir John with the 19.99. Laura Croft with OG skin and build his finesse live the Vigil DS broken medkit. You got it, Sir John. Much appreciated for the 19.99.
Build his finis, live, Vigil, DS. Broken medkit.
Why is this so big? Am I crazy? Was this always so big? It's like so, like, it all just feels so big. This is the normal one, right? All right, I'm gonna do something here that is not very toxic, and for that I apologize. Oh wait, I'm currently supporting polyester. Never mind. That's good. I thought I needed to update it again, but it seems I don't need to. It's always a question with Steam if it's gonna let it happen or not. Sometimes it goes, yeah, it's fine, and then other times it's like, why don't you fucking send us 5 pictures of your driver's license? Iconic Laura. All right, let's get this build locked in. You guys will see what I mean, though. Like, look at the. I'm about to get some teammates that are gonna make you go, what? Those aren't real players. Those can't be real players. It's like the iconic Laura build. Can you type in DS for DS? It was too much to hope for, huh? Wasting the 16 charges. Oh shit, I still need to do the hillbilly one, right? Because I'm always looking at chat, I forget to check the thing. All right, we'll do the hillbilly one to close it out after. It'll be the conclusion of the Harambe only stream. His cousin Harambe. V1 can like say that he got Harambe now, though. That's kind of an honor in a way. Just say, hey.
Definitely not.
We lose. The game's over. I better do a gen in 5 seconds because of that. Skull merchant? The merchant that skulls? Hey, let's be inefficient, Laura. Oh, watch out, she can turn her terror radius off. I gotta make use of this bardic inspiration buff, guys. We gotta be inefficient. And to be honest, Ace shouldn't even be doing that gen, but like we're doing this really bad right now. I've had my taste of fucking around with comp players. Like, you guys don't realize. Again, I'm not making like a blanket statement here. I'm just saying that like comp players don't fuck around with like DBD. You know, like the ones that I've run into, they're like, "Did you say you're better than me? Like maybe we should have a Highlander battle in real life to the death over it." Like it's very serious business we're talking about here. I get hit here. The ability to turn off your fucking terror radius, guys, you have no idea how strong it is.
Hey, whoa!
Shouldn't have thrown it. It's a good map for Skull Merchant, though. We have no line of sight on her. She can just appear out of anywhere. This isn't looking too good for me right now. Might be dead. I'm not joking. They're I don't think they want to go for me. Yeah. I'm definitely second staged. Oh my god, she got there with like 0.1 seconds left.
To it then.
Let's do it here. Why? Is it safer somehow? Probably not, but hey, I have DS, so it doesn't matter. I need to do like a... Take your bardic inspiration and get out of the building. Should have went down, Troy, you loser, dude. This fact that I didn't go second stage there is wild. Sorry. At least that way she can't kick it. I don't make this. Fuck. I used a lithe too. I don't use lithe ever. So I make that around. It's gonna be close. I may have been a game-losing chase. She just needed to play a little bit more strategically. She's playing too much like the devs want her to play. Alright, I'm about to lose DS, so like... Oh my god. Laura, stop letting me... Let me use my insteel! I tried to use this, she crapped me. Does she have like the exit gates? Like, well, I'm Death Hook, so you bastards can go ahead and open the gates. I ain't touching that shit. Somehow I just feel like I'm gonna die. You know? Like, I can't really explain it. But I don't think I get to make it out of here alive. This seems like a good place to hide, right? What? I thought that was the door being open that whole time. It wasn't. Alright, so what do we do? Do we try to save this girl? Okay. Make her watch! Make her watch! That's it. That's why your killer queues are so long, because there's people like this man who's just willing to have fun losing. Yeah, they fatted me a little bit, but luckily we were ready for it. GG's on that one. Oh boy. This is gonna be a disaster. So let's I don't know if forced hesitation is necessary at all. How's my Billy? It's worthless. I haven't played this character in longer than I can remember. Yeah, I've tried him in 2v8 once and we got dumpstered. Sending prayers. We'll start teabagging after the next update, because we'll need to dig the knife in and make people quit playing killer. It's like a public service at that point. You basically had to find a weak link. We let the Harambe choose for us. Or the Jarambe in this case. The twisted ankle status effect where you like get punished for teabagging. Alright, so we need a nice Harambe outfit here. Jarambe, I mean. Ten-second hinder. Is there a gorilla outfit? It's got a cat. Too bad it doesn't meow. The hell is that? Batman. Bat cringe. So guys, like I said, if you're gonna be on for the PTB tomorrow, lock in, get ready. We're gonna get involved in it. I don't know what the outcome will be, but or how long we'll be able to do it. The main one will actually probably happen on Mittwoch. If you guys don't know what that is, it's Wednesday here in the Deutschlands. It's gonna be the day where we really have the most time to dive into the PTB, test out the new killer, the patheticness of all the new changes. Ten seconds of haste. The PTB is looking like an apocalyptic future. The days of future PTB past. You speak and understand German? Not even a little bit. Tomorrow, the Survivor rulebook becomes law. Or I could also answer in German and say, vielleicht. PTB is tomorrow. Is it? Wait, is the PTB not tomorrow? Am I dumb? The trailer said the 3rd, but they couldn't get it out on a Tuesday since when? Thought these guys always did it on Tuesday. I'd be cringe. What am I doing? This is impossible. I don't know how to play this killer. I thought she shipped W's to the next pallet as well. How did I like lose chase with her like that? She's blind, I think. Okay. Well, Harambe, time to get your own theme song. My short series of cringe Wesker. I don't really think I can make more because the devs have fucking like just ham-fisted the game so hard now that like as killer you're pretty much doing the role of an AI. Like all of your agency is like gone, which is why you like need to just play the best killers in the game. You have to play the best like killer in the game because you have to follow the survivor rulebook to have a chance of winning. Is this girl like not ever bleeding out? What's going on? Does she even exist anymore? This is so weird. Something's wrong, guys. I can't even pick her up. She doesn't exist. No, not X2 can play, you son of a bitch! Huh? What the hell? They're bleeding out. What's wrong with you, Michaela? That would be such an odd cheat. Whoa, he picked her up! She's real! Bro, look how close she is to dying! What the fuck? It was a visual bug! Stealth Harambe. Not a killer shack. I don't have anything to deal with that. That's good game design, right? When you as the killer see a structure on the map and you're like, well, I just can't go over there because there's literally no gameplay involved. I just lose. So that's the whole gameplay loop. And then you'll have like some like moron be like, I'm just better at the game. Like, okay. Like, no, it's just a tile that is. Damn, this Laura is good. Are you so goddamn good at the game, Laura? It's funny that when you, like, we got cheaters today playing Harambe, it's like we flushed them out of hiding. Hey, it's the new update all over again. Who is cheating? Boxy or two. Playing with fire. Told you. Oh. Hatch animation. It's funny they could do like more animations like that now. Oh, she's body blocking me. No! I'm body blocked. I'm like, is there like a way I can like? No, it's like counting as like a stop. Wait, Hex 2 can keep activating every time you get stunned? You're gonna get banned for holding the game hostage, Invisible Laura. I hope you know that. And you're gonna get banned for holding the game a hostage. I'm gonna report you. Peak by daylight. I'm not stopping the sauce. She is, or the game is, I guess you could say. Ali wants to, I imagine, fucking like leave the game. It's like bullfighting. She's a conquistador. Oh no! Nobody kills me! Nobody! Crouch Tech be wild. It's true. Bro doesn't even elaborate as DC is. Why do they all DC now? Off platform. I'm imagining that's again Game Pass, right? Why always hyper focus? Epic Game Store, Game Pass, true. Could realistically be either of them. All right, let's get to the bottom of this, shall we? Just so we know. Let's go here. Twitter has really been having a rough time with my recent tweets. All right, so here's the trailer, whatever, blah blah blah. Ruthlessly expand forever. Ah, you're right, September 3rd. Okay, I was just completely and horribly wrong again about everything. So September 3rd, which means today is Monday, the 2nd is Tuesday, and the 3rd will be Wednesday. Which means that on Thursday we'll probably do a morning stream, maybe, or maybe not like a real super morning stream, but a longer stream, like an all-day stream on Thursday. Tomorrow, what do we do tomorrow? We'll have to consider. Do you guys have any ideas? Something you want to see in the game? Thanks for the Harambe. Mitro Confutse, much appreciated for the 22 gifted cringe lords. That was a clutch maneuver to give us this Harambe only stream, and I do appreciate it. Swift tomorrow? It's very possible. Or you know what we should do? No, that won't work. That would just be mean. Yeah, probably Swift tomorrow, guys. We need to lock in. We need to get ready to dominate, you know, when the new patch comes out. Everybody wants to be a Survivor player. But then it's an kind of a funny, like, double-edged wiener, because everybody's gonna want to play Survivor because, like, it's so much easier. But at the same time, the people left playing Killer are probably all gonna be playing S tiers, so it's gonna be like this horrible fucking nightmare for everybody. We do. We need to make some killers regret their life choices if we can. Alrighty, guys. With that said, much appreciated for hanging out. Thanks for the commitments, the recommitments. It's all been really good vibes today in our Harambe only stream. We killed V1, the #1 Blight player in the world. That's karma in some way. At what time does the PTB drop for me? It drops 5 p.m. for me, so it's 6 p.m. now, and it'll be in 48 hours from now on Wednesday, mid-Vok. But yeah, GG's everybody. We'll be back tomorrow Trying to piss off some killers probably, because I don't know, it sounds kind of fun. Alrighty. Have a good rest of your da, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Ots was saying that like if we fill up the lobby completely with spectators, but is that not gonna work?
No, that's for what this is.
Okay.